before I get to the war, the real one to start looking at is the decline of the dollar and the building up of BRICS. Really start looking into that very closely. China, and they don't want to deal with dollars anymore. They've had it. They've had it with the West. And so that's something really, really important to keep focusing on, because maybe that's going to be a currency that you're going to want to invest in, where you're going to see it going. And again, stay on what's going on digitally. With all the countries going digitally, they're going to do it. They're going to do it one after another. So make sure you protect your money, that you have it when they steal it. This way they can't steal it from you. On to the war. You go back to our Trends Journal. And by the way, I've never worked harder in my life. The magazine is averaging well over 150 pages a week and no ads. We don't take any money from anybody. These are the facts. We're not selling anything. This is the way we see it. These are our trends analysis, our forecasts. So we're giving them everything we can. But if you go back to the cover of the magazine, February 22nd of 2022, the cover read, "From COVID war to Ukraine war to world war, peace is forbidden." This is 2 days before Russia invaded Ukraine. World War III has already begun. There's going to be a false flag event or a nuclear exchange that's going to make it official. Let's go back to some facts. Anybody could look this up. How did World War II start? Why did America get involved? The Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. Oh, wow. Did anything lead up to that? Well, go to history today. Mainstream establishment. In July of 1941, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor in December of 1941. Franklin Delano Roosevelt seized all Japanese assets. How come? Why, those Japanese, what they did, they invaded French Indochina on their way to go into China. Yeah, so what do I care about the Chinese going into French Indochina? Oh, and what's French Indochina? You mean the French were there stealing the tin and the rubber and enslaving the people in Vietnam and in Cambodia and Laos? Why, how dare those Japanese do it when the French are doing it? They don't teach you this. Number two, then the Japanese took over, again, history today, you can see it right there. Japanese took over Cam Ranh Air Force Base in Vietnam. There was only 800 miles from where the United States was in the Philippines and where the British were up in Singapore. What's the United States doing in the Philippines? And what are the British doing in Singapore? Why? The sun never sets on the British Empire. They have every right to be where they are. The United States, the Dutch, and the English put sanctions on Japan, and Japan lost 3/4 of their global trade and 88% of their oil imports. And Japan needs 100% of oil. So they killed their economy. They stole their money, cut off their oil. And again, I'm not supporting the Japanese or anything. I'm just giving the facts. And then the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor? You're no kidding.